Hello everyone and welcome back to Hemel-Down Model Railway. This is an update on the new layout with the extension that I've added in. So as you can see, I've got two sets of tracks in now, which is all connected up. It's still looking a bit rough, the middle one, because I haven't tested it fully. There are some bits where it's going around quite nicely and stuff, but I've still got to cork it all. But the outer loop is all done and been fine-tuned and stuff, and there's a lot of corks been placed under there and it's all been pinned down, so it's actually running quite smoothly. I will add a running session either as a separate video or a few clips at the end of this video. So yeah, as you can see, I've added in the start of a little bit of a fiddle yard. I've actually run out of track that's of any straights or anything. All I've got left is like a load of curves. So I've just sort of added in this section here. As you can see, this is part of the second loop here, and then that's going into my tunnel scene and stuff. It won't all stay like this. I am going to start to make some of the back scenes look a little bit better. I've used the reminiscence of the Stonehenge there, you can see in the corner, just to cover up like the cork underneath. So heading down into the station area, so I've got one of my scratch buildings on there. I'm thinking of maybe changing that up a little bit. It was going to be a double windowed shop or like a Tudor housey type thing, but I'm actually thinking of making a scratch built station platform. A little bit undecided yet, but I'll post a video up and stuff once it is done. As you can see there, I've got like my water tower and stuff and a couple of carriages. And then going over to the bridge area, so I've, as you can see in the distance where that Dean's Grid is, I've just put a buffer there, but I'm thinking I will get the second bridge to match, and then I can have more of a part that will join up into this section of fiddle yard, because I can't fit everything in. I mean, I didn't want to make this look too overcrowded, because it's going to be like my station scene, but I still have like these parts here that still need to be in a fiddle yard or something like that as well. So yeah, that's the plan with that bit, but that's going to have to wait probably until sort of end of October, November time, when I have some of the funds to get some track and stuff. I might have a little look out on eBay and see what I can find. So also, sorry, in that corner, so I cut that corner piece in half and just added a little bit of detail in there. I've cleaned up all the boards. As you can see, it's still really scrappy and stuff, but it will be painted and everything. So I've added a little corner scene in there, so the back scene will stretch around. Currently I've got sort of one section there, a bit of a gap, and then a bit of a back scene over the bridge there, but I will get some more boards and stuff. I've got enough to be able to probably complete the whole back section up there to connect that one, and then going around here I've probably got enough to be able to get that as well. So I'm going to be on the hunt out at work and see if I can get some more boards for that. Over in this corner, so I've straightened out all that real mess of track and stuff. You can see I've roughly put the cork in. I just need to cut all that down, and then I will plaster over those joins with the boards underneath. But I've replaced all that corner that was really broken, and then I've added in, as you can see, just a little bit of like my hillside, which is the temporary stuff, and then just some more of those rocks that I use for the Stonehenge area, and then my cliffs and stuff. I mean, I know it's not looking perfect, and I can see it doesn't look perfect, but it's just something rather than looking at like brick walls and whiteboards. And then another little sort of tour. So this will be like my work area. As you can see, there's my sort of projects and stuff. It's looking really neat at the moment. It's just because I've been tidying up. And then back over into the other half of the layout. I've used some polystyrene under this section because I didn't have any brackets and I didn't want to pay for any, but as you can see there's like a board that's over that section and then goes over that section as well to bridge the gap. I didn't have any money to buy any boards. I didn't have any money to buy any brackets to fix it all up, so I've put it in and it's running really smoothly. It just needs to be, I'm going to probably Copydex or PVA glue down just part of this track here, just where it moves ever so slightly. But the rest of it is all pretty solid. It's not a problem. I know I wasn't going to bodge up the track, but to me that's not bodged too much and it's still running really smoothly. So once it's all painted up, and I'll probably put some little bit of scenery over there and stuff and you won't really see it at all. But yeah, I've got now an absolute massive space. As you can see in here, sorry about the light flickering a little bit, it's the lights I've got overhead. But as you can see, I've got an absolute massive space in this that's not being used, so that's definitely something that I want to address, but nothing at the moment. So as you can see, it's quite wide. But then I'm thinking with this bit of track here, I can then branch round and maybe join up into this part here or something like that. But yeah, it's track limitations at the moment, so I'll keep an eye out on eBay and see if I can see any cheap track and stuff, because I don't really want to spend anything new yet. So yeah, hope you agree. It looks a lot better, a lot bigger. It's definitely given me some really nice running and stuff. I've been using my Duchess with 4 carriages and stuff, and they've not come off once. So I'm hoping that I've solved pretty much all of the problems. I had my Dean Goods running around earlier as well with a couple of wagons on that, and even that was on, I think it was speed step number 3, and it was still just crawling around absolutely perfect. So considering that I haven't used any bus wires or anything underneath the track, and now I've replaced all the fish plates and the track's quite even, the power is going through the tracks quite nicely. So yeah, that's saved me a massive rewiring job. I know a few of you, especially Will, suggested that I should maybe use like some bus wires and stuff like that underneath, and droppers, but yeah, it's something that I didn't really want to be drilling into the boards and stuff like that. I just wanted to get the trains running. So although it's quite a big layout, for no bus wires, it's actually running okay. So I think I've solved the problem. Whether or not that lasts when the cameras are rolling and I'm going live, that's another story, but I'm just going to keep testing and testing and testing. So yeah, you'll probably see a lot of like running shots. I do try and run the trains as slow as I can, but sometimes I do sort of speed them up to make sure that they're handling the curves. And when I'm taking the shots and stuff, I do need to like warm the trains up and stuff a little bit first. So, you know, I do apologise if you think that the trains are zipping around too fast. I am trying to slow them down a little bit so you get a better look of them actually going around the layout. And now I've got the space to be able to show some longer straight shots. That should be much better, that you can actually see the trains before they just disappear. Because I have reviewed back a few videos and you can kind of see that they're going way too fast, and you blink and they're gone. But like I say, I am trying to slow it down, so apologies for that. Hopefully now the track's a little bit better, I won't have to have them running so fast. Anyway, thanks for joining and watching. Speak to you all soon. Bye for now.